Season 1 was about survival. Season 2 is about power. The first season showed us people crushed by debt, forced into deadly games. But Season 2 shifts the focus. Now the question isn't, who will win? It's, can the system be stopped? Gi-hun is no longer just a participant. He's a man who has seen behind the curtain. But here's the deeper issue. Systems built on exploitation don't collapse when exposed. They adapt. Season 2 is about that adaptation. In Season 1, Gi-hun was reactive. In Season 2, he becomes intentional. But psychologically, he's not stable. He carries survivor's guilt, moral conflict, anger, obsession. This matters because rebellion fueled by trauma is dangerous. He doesn't just want justice. He wants control, and that mirrors the system he hates. This is the subtle tragedy of Season 2. Gi-hun risks becoming what he fights. When Gi-hun attempts to interfere, the organization doesn't panic. It restructures. New recruiters appear. Communication becomes more fragmented. Hierarchy becomes more hidden. This reflects real-world power structures. When threatened, they decentralize. The game isn't just a sadistic competition. It's a business model. And businesses don't shut down because someone protests. They optimize. Season 2 shows optimization. Season 1 games were symbolic of childhood. Season 2 games feel colder, less nostalgic, more strategic. The design becomes trust-breaking, manipulative, morally impossible. Instead of testing innocence, they test ideology. Who will betray first? Who will manipulate? Who will rationalize violence? The horror is no longer shock. It's moral erosion. A major undercurrent in Season 2 is surveillance. Not just cameras, but psychological monitoring. Players are observed emotionally, their weaknesses studied. This mirrors modern society. Data tracking, behavior prediction, algorithmic manipulation. The show quietly asks, are we really free? Or are we being optimized? The games become less physical arenas and more social experiments. Season 2 hints that the game isn't local. It is global. VIPs represent ultra-wealth concentration, transnational power, detached morality. They aren't chaotic villains. They are calm, organized, professional. And that's more disturbing because cruelty isn't emotional. It's procedural. The show suggests something bold. The game is not a secret. It's protected. Can you destroy a system without becoming ruthless? Gi-hun faces a philosophical trap. If he manipulates, lies, or sacrifices others to defeat the game, is he different? Season 2 introduces this gray zone. Justice versus revenge. Reform versus destruction. The show refuses to give easy answers. Season 1 asked, how much is a human life worth? Season 2 asks, can exploitation ever truly end? The darkest possibility. The system doesn't lose. It absorbs rebellion. It reforms just enough to survive. And that might be the ultimate message. The real game isn't survival. It's power. And power rarely disappears. It transforms.